You can go back 100,000 years to a cave that will be discovered by archaeologists. What do you write on the wall to mess with them? Draw the complete solar system and then the nearest star system lol. But with a planet where the asteroid belt is. And right home next to that one. Nice. Signed, Commander Adama. All this has happened before. The URL to this thread. Leave by 2022. They do not come in peace. I'd put it at 2030. Give us at least some time to get our space shit together, it'd be cool to see what we could pull off. It would get pulled off, but we won't be a part of it. I would write my own name, date of birth, place of birth, and anything else generic that would identify my present self. This isn't really messing with them, but it could make my life a whole lot more interesting, that's for sure. Edit, as many have suggested, I would add, my happiness is crucial to the survival of mankind. Whole world would be watching you like the Truman Show. We already are, Jason. You're gonna get us all fired. In 100,000 years they will return. Beware. I was thinking along the lines of, in loving memory of Mary, 2089 to 3467. Lifespan of a tree. You know that S that everyone seems to remember writing in their notebooks in elementary school? That. The pulsar map that we included on Voyager. That's a good one. The nukes have dropped so long ago, yet the nuclear winter rages on. I've stopped trying to count days. I don't think I'll live to see the end of the winter. I'm sorry, honey. I'll be up there with you soon. Put that into some really old language and bam. Conspiracy theorists are going crazy. I always found that there was a more advanced civilization before us, very interesting. Renaissance Europeans thought the same thing. It was called the Roman Empire Euplebeian. First find the names of the people who discovered the cave, and write, hey Frank archaeologist, glad you could make it. Could you please watch your step here? I'm a very old cave. Frank, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. In big bold letters, simulation number 54286. Edit, wow, this blew up. Didn't expect it. Thanks for the bling, kind strangers. This world is an intellectual property of Simulation Studies Limited. Aperture Laboratories. Cave Johnson here. Fun fact, Teresa Cave with an underwater entrance on an island near Puerto Rico, pretty hard to get to even with modern equipment. In the deepest part of the cave, mixed in with multiple layers of older indigenous paintings, Therese Conquistador era Spanish reading, my God, what have we done here? So maybe something like that. Ada, the island is Isla de Mona, 95% sure the article was on JSTOR, but I don't have access anymore so I can't check. I read it 2 years ago while doing research on the biology of the island. Edit 2, pretty sure this is the article I read, thanks ileakboxesjstor.org. And the days go by, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. You might ask yourself, where is my beautiful house? My regards to Stephen Hawking. Tell him sorry I couldn't make it to his party. A picture of a chicken laying an egg and a big number 1. Wait. Is the number 1 closer to the chicken, or closer to the egg? Because, it makes a difference. To someone. It's bang in the middle. You may be wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Because we all share the same names? Precisely. We time travel back 100,000 years and fight, whoever wins, gets to keep the name. You have all the time you need to prepare, good luck. Give me the location already. Dave, you know that time machine we made back in school for a joke science project? Yeah, it actually thing worked. Really? Holy crap, man. Yep, sorry you missed out on it. Last seen 100,000 BC. Remember me, Michael? Remember telling me that my time machine would never actually work? Guess what? Duck you and your rules of space-time. Turns out time travel only works once per timeline. Sorry guys. I would list years of some of the biggest and most well-known natural disasters followed by their individual death tolls in chronological order. Then end the list at like 2050 written in a much larger font size and without a death toll. Someone will figure out what the other numbers represent and then they will do the rest of the work for me. Edit, yes, we have now established for the 14th time in the comments that this was from the movie Knowing. It wasn't intentional but it clearly is. Deal with it. 3. Even better, draw the Earth underneath. Transistor schematic on the wall, maybe a simple adder, chemical diagrams of various synthetic medicines and drugs, diagram of nuclear fission fusion, modern fundamental equations describing the universe, for example relativity, etc. and the kicker, some random looking device that looks like it could be for space travel or weapons but is completely indecipherable and made up. That's great until some crazy group of scientists goes all Galaxy Quest and makes it anyways. The historical documents. I mean there is no purpose for a bunch of choppy crushy things to be in the middle of a hallway. Whoever wrote this episode should die. How I feel about filler episodes. Well duck screw that. Kilroy was here. We just got to hope the cave isn't discovered too early. They have taken the bridge and the second hall. We have barred the gates but cannot hold them for long. The ground shakes, drums in the deep. We cannot get out. The shadow moves in the dark. We cannot get out. They are coming. Dear Fry, our time together was short, but it was the best time of my life. Leela. I loved that episode. I'd draw a frog birthing a human. I love it. Here may be found the last words of Joseph of Arimathea, he who is valiant and pure of spirit may find the Holy Grail in the castle of Ar. He must have died while carving it. Look, if he was dying, he wouldn't bother to carve Ark. Perhaps he was dictating? This planet shall be our second home. This is a fertile land and we will thrive and will call it this land. Twice and twice shall he be marked #X200B, edit, well, I didn't see that coming. Thanks everyone. Once the heron to set his path. Twice the heron to name him true. Once the dragon for remembrance lost. Twice the dragon, for the price he must pay. I think that any words in insert modern language would make them freak out. But whatever what it'd do is find out who was in the team and when they were born, before I left. Then, once I got there, it'd put their names and birth dates on the cave wall, and it'd then put the same date, let's say 9921, and then it'd write the curse as true. Your days are numbered. Just the name and birthday of the intern or some shit so it reads John Doe date that cave was discovered date of birth, 5 years after discovery, implied death date good luck, and Godspeed. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Yes, the rumors are true. I, Queen Elizabeth II, am immortal. Why would she call herself Elizabeth II if it's thousands of years before the first Elizabeth? To hide suspicions. If you're reading this, you've been in a coma for almost 20 years now. We're trying a new technique. We don't know where this message will end up in your dream, but we hope we're getting through. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Hi devs, I found a bug within our simulation. I was somehow transported back 100k years without any of my items but I still have my abilities. If I could be transported back by tomorrow that'd be great, thank you. Do not the cat. But what if I wanted the cat? It's okay then, if you have to. No, I didn't time travel. Or we found out we can only go forward in time.